Yo, you know what time it is. One time for the one time when the milkman slides. He gotta hit you with a yo.
Good morning. I'm just Bri.
Yo, good morning. It is the only way to start your day the right way with Milk and Bri. Bri,
What up?
how you feeling this morning?
I actually am a little energized. Like I woke up
Okay.
naturally this morning.
Oh,
I mean, we're not gonna mention the fact that
without
it
the
was
propofol or what?
we gonna not gonna mention the fact that it was 7:06 when I woke up. But
Okay,
when I
okay.
woke up, you know how you have that jolt when you
First thing in the morning, right, right.
when you're late. So neither
Ah,
one of the boys was up. So I woke both of them up. I was sitting here. Well, what happened was I got a new phone charger.
yeah, yeah.
It's not the greatest.
Mm.
Um, so it's like it has three cords, you know.
Oh, it's
So
a
it has
universal, the worst kind to buy.
it has one cord to charge my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and one cord to charge my watch, and one cord to
Oh.
charge um
So
my
they all the
headphones.
same, but you realize that that's just draining all off of one cord if you have all three things plugged up.
Well, they all have different types of chargers.
Right, but it all comes off of one cord plugged into the wall.
Yeah.
That's called
So
splitting voltage. I'm pretty sure.
so
Shayla, ask your husband. He's into electrical work.
the cord
Good
splits
morning
into
to you, by the
three.
way.
The cord splits into three,
Say good morning to
and
Shayla.
um and the phone part slipped out of my phone, so my phone died.
Oh,
My
no
headphones is good and
alarms.
charged though, and so is my watch.
Said no alarms, but
It's
everything
not
else
really.
is
I'm
ready
not gonna really
to
blame
go.
the
Okay.
charger because my phone is a little old. It's starting to mess up, and I'm just hoping it lasts just a little while longer so I could go ahead and get a new one. But I have an 8 plus, and I know you don't have an iPhone, so you don't know how old that is.
Mm-mm.
But
No.
um, I'm
Good
gonna just tell you,
morning.
good morning, Will. Yum. I don't know if you like,
you
shorten your
trying to
will.
shorten it up on him already?
Right. I was gonna
Okay.
shorten it up, but I don't know if you
Like
like
you
that.
know him, yeah, I know he be getting up
Fun
early to
fact.
get out to work.
Fun fact. I wanted
What's
to
your fun
name
fact?
my son Liam after my uncle, whose name was William, but everybody
Mm-hmm.
calls my
Mm-hmm.
uncle Billy, and I don't like the variations of how they be shortening William.
We've talked about
So
this, right?
yes, that is
Yeah.
how his name became Liam, the last four letters of William, because I don't like uh, Billy. If they shorten it to Will, that's okay, but Billy, I just don't like it.
Not so much.
So, anywho, I don't even know how they got that. Like Richard being called Dick. Who shortened Richard to Dick instead
You
of
know who
Rick?
did that. You know who did
But
that.
but
It
it's
was
just
it
so
was a
many.
woman. A woman did that.
But it just they just don't make sense. They just don't
Say
make
it don't
sense.
make sense. Yo, good morning to everybody out there in this morning. You know what it is. What up, cuzzo?
Ancient phone
Yeah,
for
yeah.
ancient person. Ooh, you know what? I
Oh
ain't even
man.
gonna lie. Like they are on a iPhone 16, and call me collect. I like it. Just put in a
Yeah,
message when
yeah.
you call and not actually have to pick up.
Put it
Like,
in there. Put it in there.
you've got a call from, hey, mom, I'm ready. Come pick me up.
Yo, it is trending Tuesdays. You ready to get
Yes,
up into the thing?
sure. Let's get
Yo,
into it.
I know we do videos on Monday, but this one is a trending topic and it happens to have a video associated with it. And who doesn't love Super Bowl commercials, right?
Hmm.
Well, this Super Bowl commercial happens to be rubbing some folks the wrong way or licking them, if you would.
Let's go tongue. I'm a dancing tongue and I like the taste of cold foam. Have you ever seen a tongue do this? Yeah, help me go. Give me cold, honey, give me cold. Everybody now. Give me cold, honey, give me cold.
You recall the commercial from
I
the Super
do.
Bowl? What's crazy
I
is
liked it. I
what's
thought it
crazy
was
is
fun.
I didn't watch it, but I recall hearing Joey the Godson say, "Oh, I've got some cold foam at the crib," and I'm like, "Don't they just call that whipped cream?" And he's like, "No, it's cold foam." I'm like, "In a can that sprays?" I'm like, "I'm pretty sure that's whipped cream." But when I look to see what is, all the rave, what is trending, I'm like, oh, people is
Mhm.
turned off by the Coffee Mate tongue licking commercial. What say you?
What?
You like it?
Why did they? What turns them off about it? I just can
I
imagine
mean,
that not imagine it happening, but just being in the other guy's like seat where he's just looking at him and this dude is just making hearts with his tongue. Like, what are you doing over
yo, whatever he discerned, he decided he wanted some too.
there?
Double the cold phone,
But
double the fun.
why are people upset about it?
Well, I mean, it's a tongue. Like there are people who have like feet issues. They don't want to see feet. I mean, a tongue is not the. I mean, a tongue is kind of alien looking when you protrude it from the mouth and get it wiggling every which way. I mean, now I know that there are some folks who, they really like tongues. You know what I mean, if you will. But
Like, this is why I can't run for office. This is why I can't do
because you
anything
like
where I have to
tongues.
like literally no, where I have to interact with people or try to keep people
Oh,
like, why are y'all stupid? Like, people gonna find just anything to be upset about.
yeah,
Just
this is true.
go to
This is
sleep.
true.
Just go to sleep. Maybe forever. I don't know. Like, I just
I mean, come on now. I mean, you do like you
that's how
get
I'm
the
like
you get the
really waiting
perspective
for
though, right?
a controversial commercial to
That's
come
not
on.
controversial.
Because when you said people had a problem with, I'm like, what? What's the problem?
What's the
Like,
problem? Well, everybody's not a fan, obviously, of tongues just flicking every which way. They're not with the business.
never
Okay,
mind. Look, never mind.
they're, they're not with the business. Speaking of Kanye, apparently he slipped in a Super Bowl commercial. I did not go find it, but I did grab a snapshot of all of the articles that have been coming out within the last 24 hours. And I don't know if you're aware, but apparently Kanye is hawking swastika shirts on his website, and people are all up in arms about it, obviously. And I missed this commercial as well. Apparently, it was advertised during the Super Bowl. Um, Thoughts?
I
I mean,
must
this
have
is
missed.
Kanye being Kanye in my mind. I guess he doing everything to beat the system these days, right? Beat the Grammys, beat the Super Bowl, be bigger than this. Whatever I got to do to get eyes on me and dollars in my pocket. I mean, that's what it seems like, does it not?
I from the very beginning. I'm not going to talk bad about Kanye because I'm not going to be one of those people
I know
who
how much you love him.
afterwards be
Chi
like,
Town's
no, who
own.
afterwards should be like, somebody should have did something. I'm going to say it now. Somebody needs to do something. Like he has
Okay.
to get one person that's not a yes man that gets him back on his meds. Like
He ain't got
I
an
don't know
uncle or
what it's gonna
nobody.
take. Like nobody.
He
Like
ain't got an
I
uncle
mean,
or a
he
cousin
probably
or
does, and they
nothing.
probably tried to tell him, and he probably like
He said, "You're not
had
wearing
them.
my shirt and my shoes. Go away."
Yeah, but pray for that man. Like that's
Yeah,
all he can do
y'all
because
got to pray for
mental
Kanye.
illness is real.
Hmm.
Like
I mean, we've been saying that
and
for years. We've been saying that
yeah,
for years,
and
and we try
I
not to
just
come down on him too hard. But I mean, is he ever going to be held accountable?
swastikas,
I
bro.
guess he is being held accountable to a certain
Yeah,
degree.
no, I
Has
mean
he worked his way back to being a billionaire yet?
and that's the problem is like you can't excuse everything because at some point you have a mental illness and you have to take
Hmm.
accountability and doing something to rectify what you got going because I know people with the not bipolar but I know people with certain issues and
You
it's
know,
like once you
everybody,
know
different folks,
you
different
have
strokes,
these
different folks.
issues
Everybody
you
struggle.
have to
Yeah.
start being proactive in managing your health care. And
Hmm.
so, in that respect, I do feel like he does need to be accountable, held accountable.
Sure.
However, I'm not going to disregard his antics as, or say that the things that he does are things that a sane, right-minded person would do. Like
Right. Right.
clearly, he's just lost, and I don't know,
Lost,
but
lost. I mean,
be
it's
held
clear that he
accountable. Like
has
he
some
does need to
strategy
lose
behind it.
money and things.
Right. That
I
don't matter
mean,
to him.
Kanye. I've said it in many
It's not that
respects.
he's
Like
not thinking it through. He's thinking these things through.
he's a genius, and you know
I'm
that
about to
fine
say
line between
he's
genius
definitely
and
thinking these things through.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
Drop a comment. What do y'all think? Everybody loves Kanye's music. I mean, you may not love some of the newer stuff. I don't know. I haven't listened to too much of it, but College Dropout will always be one of my favorite albums. But we excuse a lot of his behavior with mental health. But at the end of the day, you can't say that he's not thinking these things through. I mean, he clearly has strategy. He's coming out after
yeah,
the fact, telling you
but he's
exactly
thinking
what
it.
it is and
But he's
what he
thinking it
accomplished.
through.
And yeah.
But he's thinking it through with a diseased mind.
Now that's true. That's true. That's true. I mean, but I just want to draw the line between spontaneity and someone who's been calculated. Now, the mind
Oh
he's
no, he's
using to
definitely
do that,
every action of his is very calculated.
for
Very
sure,
calculated.
for sure. All right, let's keep the party rolling. It is Trending Tuesdays. We're talking about trending topics. If you're just getting with us, we've talked about Coffee Mate, and I was about to do the tongue thing, but I ain't want to gross nobody out. Although you might have liked it. Yo, something else is coming up this Sunday, or excuse me, this Saturday. If you try to tune in on Sunday, it'll be too late. Saturday Night Live, the 50th anniversary is this Saturday, and they are going to have you know, all sorts of folks back hanging out with the crew, including Dave Chappelle, which that's probably the
One
only
of the
person
best.
I'm tuning in to see. But Sabrina
Did
Carpenter,
you see
so
him?
many other people.
Did you see him on a couple of weeks ago?
I did. I did. I enjoyed his
Oh,
monologue. I
yes,
enjoyed his monologue. Yeah,
I
I
loved
really
it.
did.
Loved it. I really tried to get Layla to watch it, and she won't. And I'm just like, please, it's only 17 minutes of your time.
Only right, and it's a after the fact, so then they can like one and a half times it, two times it. I'm
Yeah.
I'm assuming your kids do that. Like the children at school taught me that. You ain't got to
Um,
watch it in regular time. Speed it up. Your brain works.
they, I mean, and like Layla won't watch stuff. Like I'm like, oh, so and so's on Xfinity because we have like all the streaming
Right.
sites,
Everyone that was invented when it came
and we
out.
have.
Yep.
That's not true. We don't
Okay.
have
Sorry.
everyone. We just have a lot of them, and and we have cable.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
you can
cable.
watch it
I
on.
think that's where you lose people. See, somebody just turned us off when you said that. There's nobody in this world who has all the streaming apps and still has cable. Like those are counterproductive, okay?
I
That's
can't let it
counterproductive.
go. I can't
You
let it go.
can't cut the cord. It's
I
something about being a
can't.
mother, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna give it up one day. I really am. Um,
You sound like somebody trying to quit cigarettes.
but she refuses to watch it because she will not sit through a commercial. Like she will not
Oh,
sit through a commercial.
not even like a one that you can skip on YouTube?
N- Well, yeah, if you could skip it, but like she won't watch the Xfinity, the cable, because she will not sit through a commercial.
Oh,
And so I
period.
was
Mm.
trying to tell her, yeah, like she wouldn't watch Hulu until I upgraded it to the ad free.
You wild. She wild.
We got it, we got it free with ads through my phone contract.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, this is
Hey, wait. So what I'm hearing you say is you got the one without ads?
I do.
Why would you do that? That
All
ain't
the
for her.
stuff I
That was
got.
for you.
Well, no. But I
Mm-mm.
ended
No, no,
up
no, 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 no. She just wouldn't have watched none at all. Wait. This is going from back in the day, folks used to say you eat what is fixed, or whatever. You know what I mean? Now you got folk out here with cable viewing preferences. No commercials, please. Oh wait, no,
well,
you wouldn't
what
have watched
happened
nothing. You'd
was
have been reading a book. You'd have been trying to make your own movie. What are we?
what had happened was
Oh, here we
they
go.
came out with a bundle
Ah,
for um
good morning.
Max. Good morning, Josh. They came out with a bundle for Max, Disney, and Hulu. So
Yeah.
I already had all of these.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically the same price. Actually, it's $2 cheaper to bundle the three together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now I have Hulu without ads. So that's why.
Yeah, you
So
did that for the
because it's
kid.
part of
You
the
did that.
bundle.
I mean, the logic plays out, I guess, but you wouldn't
It's two
even have been
dollars
searching.
cheaper.
You wouldn't have been searching for a bundle if it wasn't for somebody who didn't want to watch commercials.
Oh yeah, no, no, no. Like she
I guess you almost should thank her now that I think about it.
no, this is what I was telling her, like while we were watching the Super Bowl because we
Yeah.
were on FaceTime
Okay. Of course
and
you were. Had to watch it together.
well, she doesn't know football
A
because she
family
only
that
watches
watches
it.
a Super Bowl together stays together.
She only watches it this one time a year. And so
Ah,
she was saying I should have stayed home this weekend because like who's gonna explain the game to me? I don't have the boy. I'm not gonna know what's happening. So we
yeah.
watched on FaceTime for a large part of the game so I could explain what was happening to her. But since it was such a blowout, she was pretty much comprehending because she only watched, but she only
Yeah,
watches
yeah.
this one time a year. But
I
while we were
got you.
watching it,
I
I was
got you.
saying, while this is annoying because you know, during the commercials is when you cook and, do the stuff.
This is
And
true.
during the Super Bowl, you got to pay attention to the commercials.
Some of them.
And well, I try to pay attention to all of them just to see which ones I like, which one. Well, I used to be an advertising major in college. So the ads are, I like the ads.
Look Look at y'all trying to keep y'all family together. You make sure
See?
you keep watching that Super Bowl together.
A family that watches the Super Bowl together stays.
That's right. What do you mean? Who farted? I mean, that was probably the dog. Or was it you? I mean, is you the only one in the room? Look around. Look around, my guy. Look around. I thought I had one loaded up for this one, and I know you don't really like to talk about this guy. You already know where I'm headed when I say that, but apparently that guy that you don't like to talk about recently pardoned, as in within the last, I don't know, 12 hours, maybe 9 hours, 10 hours. He pardoned our former Illinois governor, Rod Blagojevich. I saw he was trending. I had to see why. And Rod Blagojevich is free or going to be free. He's been pardoned. I don't know if he's been released. But the long line of Illinois governors who have served prison sentences, Blagojevich is coming to an end. Thoughts on Rod? One of the things I did see, though, when I Googled him was, who's Rod Blagojevich? Apparently, a lot of people don't know. But he's one of many former Illinois governors, our great blue state. Go Illinois, who has had governors go to prison, both red and blue.
So I don't really know much about Blagojevich. I do know that his successor, who was Ronner, ruined Illinois for a good while.
Good little while. Hey, that's right when you first started working for the state, so you was paying attention to everything. You
right,
was like,
that's when I first
Bruce
started.
did what?
But then we got Pritzker.
Ooh, JB Pritzker.
Pritzker and Trump hate each other, and they doing like a little war. And so
that's wait, pause.
Wonders,
that's what he's talking about. Pause. Because he said it sounded like it was wet. See, you know when you get the little beep ski going on, it makes a little noise on the computer, and it sounds like a staticky breath.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so I think that's what he's referencing. But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your JB Pritzker praise.
No, I was saying that they have been going back and forth, like taunting each other and trolling each other. And so part of me wonders, like, is this somehow a dig at Pritzker by pardoning Blagojevich? My mom sent me a of course, here comes Chris.
There it went again. And it happened as soon as I said it too. We gotta get your sound together. We're gonna get rid of them old $200 ass headphones.
I don't know what, and it literally only happens on here. It doesn't do it when I'm FaceTiming other people. When I'm like, it only happens on StreamYard. I don't know what the problem
it don't like your expensive ass headphones. You got to get. You see, I got these from the pawn shop for like $10. They Yamahas. Them came from Amazon for like $200.
These skull candies.
Gold what now?
Skull candy.
Oh, skull candy. I've heard of that brand actually though, but if I can't eat it, I don't want none.
But anywho, my mom sent me an article.
Yeah.
Yesterday, the day before yesterday. Because right now we are currently being sued by the Trump administration.
Oh, I didn't know that. Illinois being sued?
The state of Illinois is being sued.
They're not gonna come looking for me to put nothing on it, is they?
The city of Chicago, Cook County, and the Chicago Police Department are all named in their being sued for their not helping with the ICE stuff,
Oh yeah, their resistance to his immigration policy. Okay.
Yeah. So and then also, there was that executive order or whatever that was signed by Trump that was renaming the Gulf of Mexico
that Gulf of America.
Of America. Yes. and talking about acquiring Greenland, which Greenland's like we not for sale. I don't know
Yeah, he wants
how
to
you.
buy a few folks. He wants to buy a few countries. He's out here shopping for countries.
Yeah,
and
he
he's
like
thinking about freezing Canada out to submit them into
did
just
you
walking over to
did
America.
you so um so JB put out a fake press conference where he talked about how great the state of Illinois is and
Yeah.
how we're just going to make it greater. And he's had scientists who have decided, found out that all these things, and it turns out that
Not all
Lake
these
Michigan
things.
is the greatest of the Great Lakes. And so it belongs to a great state like Illinois. So from here on
Mm.
out, he's renaming Lake Michigan Lake Illinois.
Oh, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Go, JB.
And he's
I don't know that I don't know that I like it's inspired by Trump, but go ahead, JB.
and I mean he's just trolling him. He's
Yeah,
just trolling
I
him.
know.
He says that he's going to annex Green Bay instead of Greenland. He's going Green Bay. You like we could you done. So
Hilarious.
it's just like I mean, it's just like the ultimate troll. And people want me to move to Georgia, like to a different state where this wouldn't be my boss.
I
Are
don't
you
know. I
kidding
mean,
me?
I could see some I could see some full-blooded Illinoisans saying he's wasting taxpayer money trolling the president.
No, I think it's great.
Although he's a billionaire, he probably paid for that out of his own pocket.
Probably paid for it out of his own pocket. You know what?
I've never seen a more generous billionaire outside of that fella from Decatur.
He actually who's racist, so that's not the same thing.
Not this. He's generous though.
Not the same.
I've seen him come across the aisle for political purposes.
Yeah. So JB actually paid for certain like the advertising and promotions for a campaign to tax millionaires and lower taxes for regular people across the state. And somehow these millionaires got these uneducated people to vote against their own best interest and vote against the bill. But it was like he paid for those.
They've been doing that since the beginning of time.
But he paid for that out of his own money. Like that's how much he was invested in the people of Illinois. Like he came up with this bill and paid for the promotion and pushed for it out of his own pocket. And the people were like, nope, we like to spend our money. It's real annoying.
Quality good times.
One more trending topic real quick before we go.
I had two more, but go ahead.
Did you hear or see that Christy Carlson got shot?
I did in the face. I didn't know if that was new or old or what had happened. But it's sad to be on special forces all that time and then get shot in the face.
Yes, on February.
I'm glad she's woke though. I'm glad she's living. I don't even know how you get shot in the face and still be woke.
Yeah.
Usually they be calling the people to get the Play-Doh ready with the plastic dome. I've been to a few of those. When you're from the hood, you go to a few of those.
They on February 7th, she took her husband and another couple clay shooting for her husband's birthday.
Yeah.
And I guess one of the people in the other couple discharged their firearm.
This was some Cheddar Bob stuff.
And it hit her and she got shrapnel like in her eye, right under her eye, up here in her head, like in a couple of spots. But she got hit in like 5 spots. So
well, prayers for Christy. Hope
okay.
she get I'm gonna say prayers for Christy. I'm glad it worked out as well as it did, because it could have been tragic. I did have two more for today. What time is it?
Go ahead.
We got a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna roll right off of your executive order transition, but you just kept on pieing through. But there was another executive order that came on through, and I wonder if you'll be in favor of this one. Now it goes against what they were trying to do environmentally, but apparently Trump hasn't run out of ink in any of his pens yet, and he is just signing away. And now he has brought back plastic straws, and he says because the paper ones don't work. So I mean, where are you on the plastic versus paper straw debacle? I know a lot of people aren't fans of paper straws. I may have only had one or two in my life, to tell you the truth, because Illinois ain't a big proponent of paper straws, at least where I live. So what say you? Executive order bringing plastic back.
Um, so Chicago's not big on plastic here. So we have
Okay.
a lot of the paper straws. I will say paper straws are annoying. Like if you have them in your cup too long, they're just worthless.
Okay.
Um, I have taken to buying for my home the metal straws, which a lot of people,
Oh,
for
eco-friendly.
reusing,
You
yes,
got mold and stuff in there
the
growing.
metal straw. No, they come with a straw cleaner.
How do you clean them?
They come with a little thing that you stick down inside the straw with like
You
a
do
little
what
brush,
now?
like a baby thing.
Yeah, I was
You
just
know
gonna see
how
how
you
long
clean
I could
baby
get you to do that.
bottles?
I was gonna see how long I get you to do that motion for.
Oh, like, you know how you clean baby bottles?
No, show
Just
me
pour
again,
it
will
in
you?
there.
How does that go? I don't. You
Like
you
this.
do. Oh, okay, like that. Okay, I got you.
So,
Cool.
so yeah, but I just th- there's just so many other things to be focusing on right now. No,
There really
once
are,
again,
and
I just spent $8 and some change on some eggs.
he
Can
did
we
promise that
focus?
eggs was coming down. He said egg prices was coming down.
When?
I ain't seen it
When?
yet, though. I ain't seen. It's probably gonna take about 4 years.
Like,
Just about the time the new president comes in, eggs will
I
be
ain't
coming back
got it.
down. He said, I ain't got it. Yo,
I do not got it.
sticking, I guess it's sticking, not speaking, sticking along the lines of what folks should be paying attention to. I know there's been a lot of shakeup with the FAA. I think that's what they called, right? The FAA, the flight folks. Apparently, it's another crash, but this one happened
Hmm.
on the ground.
On
It's
the
like you're not
ground.
even safe once you hit the flow now. Like, what is happening? You cannot be steering in the other planes. And RIP, one person, there was one casualty from this accident, but I mean, from the sky to the ground, we can't
I
drive a
don't
plane or fly a plane.
I don't know if this is because of Trump and Elon Musk and the head of FAA quitting. It does
Uh-huh.
seem coincidental that it's all happening at the same time. I
Bro,
don't know if that is the cause. I got plans this year, so if y'all can get together because I'm gonna be up in the friendly skies and I need them to be friendly to me. You know what I
I've
mean?
got to get to
I need
Jacksonville, Florida in July, and I'm thinking that I might be driving now. I don't.
I'm going to Tampa in April and I for damn sure ain't driving. I'm not driving.
I mean,
So
I gotta be vigilant now. I ain't gonna
I'm
just be
trying to
putting my
get to an
life out there all
island.
willy
I
nilly.
can't drive to an island. I'm trying to get my feet in some sand with a drink in my hand. Remember? I can't. I'm gonna get there.
Oh,
I
this
got to
is
fly. So y'all need to
that
get it
part.
together. Like, ain't no other option.
Yo, I hope y'all have had an amazing time hanging out with Milk and Brie this morning, starting your day the only way, the right way. I guess I'll go ahead and drop this on you. You want to tune in tonight. You don't want to miss it. Milk and Brie will be rocking out with Kalisha and Pine Case tonight, 9 p.m. Central Time. It'll be a quality good time because if you enjoy us now, you'll enjoy us later. We'll be talking more about our mission with the morning show and our journey in social media and content creation tonight with Kalisha, as well as talking mental health because Pine Case is all about mental health. And that's, really what the morning show is all about. Helping us start our day better, helping you start your day better, bringing you some funny, some entertaining, some serious. But at the end of the day, we hope you have an amazing day. And I guess, Bree, why do I encourage them to make great days?
Because great days don't just happen. You got to make them great.
You gotta make them great. We will see you tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, Pine Case. You don't want to miss it. If you're not able, catch the rewatch. But meet us right back here tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. so you can start your day the right way with Milk and Brie. Until next time, I am the Milkman.
And I'm just Bri.
Strike a pose.
All right.